the new Mega Marketing Management and Sales Series. Mastering the Telephone. Ladies and gentlemen, Chet Holmes.
So let's move on here and talk about the areas that we're going to cover. We're going to cover these 4 areas fundamentally, and that is your voice, because on the telephone, wouldn't a voice be very important? The tonality of your voice, the tone of your voice, the attitude that you have when you pick up that telephone, probably more important than these 2 things, or you'll see why it's so important, and then the technique that you're going to use. Well, rule number 1 for when you're on the telephone, deeper is better. Deep is better on the phone. Dropping your voice an octave, if you can, has a relaxing tonal quality that actually relaxes the other person subconsciously, establishes rapport, so it automatically, now rapport, trust, and respect, critical element of selling, as you've seen when you've looked at the 7 steps to every sale, is that you must have good rapport with the prospect in order to help them buy the package. I don't care what the heck it is you're selling, whether it's an appointment or some item by phone, you have to have that rapport established, and a deep voice has more credibility than a high squeaky voice. Establishes credibility. So these are very important aspects of when you pick up the telephone. And let me just show you why it's so important, what kind of tonality you have. The fact is that your tonality has 5 times more impact than the actual words that you use. And why? Because the prospect's subconscious mind picks up every subtle nuance in your tonality. So, all right? The other attitude is that they can help, whether you like it or not. So they really approach the situation looking to help. And if you have something that you feel is really valuable, I mean, you need that emotional attachment because it comes across in your tonality. You will bring that across, that you are trying to help. You have something that you feel is going to be of value to them. Self-esteem is crucial. So you need to have a high level of self-esteem when you pick up the telephone, or certainly needs to sound like you do. But the attitude is more important than what you say, because the prospect's subconscious hears your confidence or your doubt. So you really need to have a strong, positive attitude when you pick up the telephone, because of all the psychological impact of that when you get on the phone with the prospect. And again, why is attitude more important than what you actually say? Because how you say it has 5 times more impact than what you say. The words, 7% of communication. The tonality, 38%, 5 times more impact from this than the other. So one of the things, is a great book out there called The 1-Minute Sales Manager. This is a really high-selling business book. And the 1-Minute Sales Manager has a kind of a formula before you make the call. Close your eyes. Now, let me have you do this with me. All right? Everybody, close your eyes. Everybody watching this, close your eyes. You'll see how this works, and you have to go through the experience. Close your eyes and count backwards from 10, relaxing more with each exhale. So let's just do it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, nice and relaxed now. The subconscious is highly susceptible to visualization and autosuggestion. Now what I want you to do is visualize the prospect being happy to take your call. They're actually totally receptive. They have nothing to do. They were looking, they were staring out the window. They're kind of bored. They didn't really know what to do. They feel like they need to take action on something, and your call comes just when they're in the mood to take action. And I want you to visualize the prospect being happy after the call, feeling like he or she benefited and got something that they wanted. And I want you to visualize yourself feeling great because you got what you wanted. All right? Now open your eyes. This exercise will dramatically boost your self-confidence before you make the call.